Money back on and so if he fails to win the Arkle. Plus, money back if your horse finishes second to the SP favourite in any Channel 4 or RTE race during Cheltenham.
We touched on it earlier on about Douvan, but there's plenty of competition there, as you said. Ted, what are your thoughts on Supreme Novice?
As I said before, I think Douvan is very skimpy for what he's done. You're basically going on Willie Mullins' high profile and opinion, and that has to be respected. I mean, if Willie Mullins stands up and said, this is as good a horse as I sent to Cheltenham, I mean, what sort of a gobshite would you be to disagree with him?
Good point.
You know,
Leon, what's the market looking like this? Obviously, Douvan, heavy favourite at the moment.
Yeah, he is. I mean, like in single bets, he's one of the best backed horses of the entire festival. He's one of the biggest losers on his own in the entire book. He's 13-8 favourite. To me, it's
very short, isn't it?
It is short enough. Yeah, it is short enough. I think Lammy Serge, on what he's done, they should be a lot closer in the betting. I don't think Lammy Serge should be 4-1.
Tell us more. 16-1.
I don't think he'll run in this race.
Really? Will he go on the Neptune instead? Or?
He'll. I think Tell Us More. I'll go probably Neptune.
Ted. Yeah, I rode your horse in that race.
Yeah.
We said you were going to give me a leg up in your horse.
Yeah.
What did we speak about? His sire.
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah. He hates Scorpion.
And Ted said this fella might buck the trend with Scorpion. He's a fine horse, and I agreed with him. And I don't think he did.
No.
It's a huge worry.
My only worry with Douvan as well now, and I don't know what Douvan is by. Douvan has done all his.
Walk in the park.
Yeah, I know. Walk in the park is right. But Douvan travels on the bridle. Like some of them horses, when you really say go, some of them, the odd one finds that gear, but a lot of them, like my Tenter, yours, lots of horses, just they're bridle horses, and they just don't seem to. Now he might, if maybe Willie has dipped him at home. We haven't seen him dipped on the track, and you just wonder, like,
Gordon,
what do you think?
I think Douvan looks very good, but I'd agree with Ted. Like he probably hasn't beaten a whole lot, but if Willie Mullins steps up and says he's the best horse he's sent over to Cheltenham, you'd have to take respect, wouldn't you?
I like Bentanimar at a huge price. I'm not saying he's going to win the race, but I like him at a very, very big.
I wouldn't be surprised if Willie won it with something else. Like she's Shane's Hill second, and Cheltenham bumper. Tell Us More. He could have 4 or 5 runners in the race.
I was going to ask you about that grey horse who was favourite for the Grade 1 after only winning the maiden.
Yeah,
Alvisio Ville.
Yeah.
He travelled very keen that day, and he was all over Ruby's neck. Or, I mean, he kept trying to go past him, go on him, and McCoy was trying to hold on to him.
I don't think he was that keen, and I don't think he was trying that. I just think he emptied. He wasn't that keen to me. I thought he just travelled in his hands.
Well, Willie said after the race that he lost the race himself, Alvisio Ville. He said he was too keen, and I looked back at it, I thought he was a little bit keen.
A little bit, but not enough.
I would have thought maybe, Ted, if he goes in the front, a big, long, striding horse, softened ground, because it always is on the Tuesday. Could he? Because, I mean, Jesus, he came to a Grade 1 as the 11-10 favourite, having won a maiden. So he must have been doing something right at home, or he must have...
We all thought he was, sure. I mean, that was the chat. I mean, when he won at Leopardstown at Christmas, they all said he was as good as Douvan, if not better. But he didn't deliver on the track. Like, he trotted. Like, I mean, if he fell going to the second last, you'd have said how unlucky he was. Yeah. Did he finish in the first 3?
He was third.
Yeah.
Well bet third.
Okay.
So Davy went by him on the non-trier.
Liam, anything you fancy yourself? Are you sticking with the favourite in this one?
Well, sure, it's hard to go against him after all what's been said about him and how visually impressive. But I still think Lammy Serge at 4-1 is better value. And he's a solid enough horse.
Okay, lads.